All right, so we have the meal plan. You know, doing doing meal plans are tough, and it's hard. It's hard to really follow a program when it comes to the nutrition side. Just because most people, not everybody, but most people have a real hard time with eating healthy. And when you really start to think about it, everything's based on a 2,000 calorie diet, and most of you ladies are going to be well under 2,000 calories. It's what people don't realize is, you got to go off of what your body is telling you, and it's hard to know when you don't know. I don't know if that makes sense, but when we're out there eating about and we have McDonald's, people don't realize how many calories are actually there. And what's happening is we end up taking in 1,000 calories in one meal, when really that's coming down to where it's being almost what you could use for a whole entire day. When you take out 1,000, 1,200 calories, when you do 1,200 calories in all protein and good carbs, it's a lot of food. When you look at it, it's a lot of food to consume. But what's happening is people just don't like to eat healthy, and it's just, I don't know, it's tough. That's a tough situation. But this course isn't meant to be easy. It's definitely meant to be hard and challenging. And after this program, you're going to be doing a few other things, and people ask, well, what happens, after this program, and we diet down, then we're going to balloon up like big old whales. No, unless you just absolutely let go of yourself. The whole idea here is to learn, educate yourself, and follow through. The last thing you want to do is have to go through it all over again and start over at square one. I can tell you this much. After the 7 weeks, you can eat like crap for 2 or 3 weeks, and you're not going to notice much difference until the 2 to 3 weeks is over. Then you're going to start noticing you're sluggish, you're feeling bad, you're starting to get a belly again, you're starting to get a flab, that sort of thing. Also, keep in mind, these calorie numbers are going to be low, and we might have to change it on an individual basis. So you definitely have to reach out to me and let me know how you're feeling. Of course, I'm going to be in touch with you, but I need to know the truth. I don't want someone to be telling me, oh, this isn't enough food, but yet you're lying and you're eating other stuff too. So definitely, just the best thing to be is just be honest, and let's tackle this thing and get in some awesome shape. So of course, training is just half the picture when it comes to getting lean. Much like your time drops each week on your sets, your carbs will too. This will work nicely to get you guys, the guys get you really shredded, and the ladies to get you real toned. Some of you say, I can't see my belly, or I can't see my abs in my belly, whatever. Well, it's coming down to the nutrition. And I hate to break it to you guys, we eat too much food. We just do. America is just horrible with that. Look at the size of our plates. Look at the Super Size Me. Look at all that stuff. It's crazy. Each week in the training program, you're going to drop 10 seconds of rest. So in between sets, you're dropping 10 seconds. With the 7-week slim down diet, you're going to drop carbs each week by 10 grams, or 0.1 per pound of body weight. So each week you're going to drop 0.10 grams per pound of body weight. You start the diet with 1 gram per pound of body weight in week 1, and end up close to 0 grams per pound in the final week. Now keep in mind, every week you're going to lose weight, so that number is going to drop even more. So if you start off with 250 pounds, you drop 10 pounds, guess what? When you do your calculations, you're doing it for 240 pounds, not 250. Don't cheat yourself. Follow it. Protein's going to be at 1 gram per pound for females, and males, you're going to be 1 to 1.5 pounds, or grams per pound. Some as much as 2 grams. The protein number doesn't change. It does not change. Notice that I'm not mentioning fat here, just because I already know people are going to cheat a little bit, and you're going to sneak some stuff in there. So when you do those numbers, you're going to look at it and you say, oh my gosh, I weigh 150, and oh my gosh, I'm only going to consume like 1,400 calories in a day. Remember, it's way different when you're eating healthy. When you put 100 grams of protein in front of you, it's a lot of food. A lot of food. So on second thought, though, Well, first off, it's hard for some people to understand that, and like I said, if you have issues, let me know. But definitely, we're gonna run this thing, and you're gonna get awesome results, and you're not gonna run out of energy. Trust me, because if we have to dial in some other things, we will. Fun is not the word that comes to mind to describe this diet. Effective, however, is an accurate description. I'm living proof. Nikki's living proof. This is a diet and training program I've followed to get ready for many photo shoots in the past. And like the last photo shoot, I was eating Skittles and gummy bears beforehand. Second thought though, fun does describe the diet on Sundays. It's where you're going to follow a high carb diet. Okay, this is where it's going to offset those other 6 days of low carbs. Here I'm not really asking you to track it. Really what's going to happen is most people will start to feel bad if they start to eat too much, and that's what I want. I want you to feel very sick to your stomach and feel bad for what you're doing. On the other hand, I want you to enjoy what you're doing. And early in the day when you're carving up, you're going to eat the good stuff, sugary foods like jelly beans, gummy bears, gummy colas, one of my favorites, angel fruit cake, sorbet, anything high in fast digesting carbs and low in fat is fair game. Then later in the day, you're going to want to shoot for more slow digesting but not high fructose carb sources such as whole grain bread, pastas, brown rice, sweet potatoes. So people ask, what time does that start? Definitely after about 2 o'clock in the afternoon, noon to 2, but I would say right around 2 o'clock. If you can push it, if you have to push it to 3 p.m., that's fine. So what does that mean? Your good stuff up until 2 or 3 p.m. After that, nothing bad. So when I started thinking about that, it's like, boy, I've had days where I just consume. It's crazy. But without further ado, what follows this audio, I'm going to explain the meal plan, and I'm going to do it, through maybe weeks 1 or 2. They're all kind of similar, but really got to keep in mind that really week 1 is how you normally eat. Week 2 is really week 1 of the program. What does that mean? Week 1, I want you to continue eating the way you normally eat. Okay, don't follow anything yet. Just do what you got to do. You're going to start working out. You're going to start doing the program, but you're not going to follow the meal plan. The reason I do that is because we want to take baby steps. I don't want to, if I ask you, okay, you can't eat the pizza anymore, you can't have the gummy bears anymore, you got to start working out, you can't do this, can't do that, boom, 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 negative, no. Wow, that's a heck of a program. This is going to suck. We don't want to do that. So definitely just start off very slow. First week, what's going to end up happening is probably days 3 or 4, you're going to be looking at the program and be like, I'm just going to start now. And it's on your terms. Yes, week 2, we start week 1 of the meal plan, but that's how the program works. Week 1, when you actually start the whole program and you're not following a meal plan yet, my whole goal is to get you to want to start it all on your own early, because it's what you want, not what I want or anybody else wants. It's for you.